Students, today we are going to begin a new chapter, that is chapter 6, the machine stops. So before we start our lesson, let us discuss something about the author. Who is the author of the lesson? The machine stops. Edward Morgan Foster. Okay, he is the author of the lesson, Mission Stops. He was born in 1879 and died in 1970. Was an English novelist, short story writer and essayist. He travelled across Europe and visited Egypt and India. His novel A Passage to India brought him his great success. So it was a Passage to India made him great success. He was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature in 13 different years. The Machine Stops is a science fiction short story he wrote in 1909. It was voted one of the best novels up to 1965 and has remained popular. So this particular lesson which we are going to learn, that also was one of the popular novel. It is set in a post-apocalyptic world. That's the meaning of post-apocalyptic, meanings that where humanity lives underground and release on a giant mission to provide their needs. That means the people live in underground and the mission provides all their needs. That's what we are going to see in this chapter. In it, he seems to have predicted new technologies such as internet and instant messaging. So, let us now see the lesson. Before that, let us give me an introduction of the lessons so that you may understand better when I explain to you the chapter. So, in this chapter, we see it is a science fiction short story written in 1909. So, which year it was written? 1909. It is set in a terrible world where people live underground and depend on the mission. So, it is said in this chapter, when we go through, we will see that the people are living in the underground and they are fully occupied in the mission and to provide their needs. So mission provide their needs. The writer has a vast view or a vision. As we know, the 20th century is a century of a revolution. It changed the entire world totally. All the values of the human being also have changed. The writer just imagined what would the world be after a particular period of time. So the writer is telling what would the world would be after a particular period of time. What will happen if the people move around the internet or moving around doing the work without doing any physical work, depending upon the mission. What will happen? The world, what will happen after some time? After a particular period of time, how it would be progressed, what would be the effect of that progress, how the world would progress and what would be the effect of that progress. So the writer is telling about it. We can see now that the people are totally involved and depend on the mission. So we will see in the chapter, the people are totally involved in the mission and internet. And in the world had progressed a lot. The world has progressed and it is progressing. All the mission have been taken place, the human being activities. So now normally the people are using almost all the missions, okay, to do any work. And they are all busy with their internet and mobile, that even they don't have time to talk with their dear and near ones, isn't it? Now we are all occupied with the missions, we are occupied with the mobiles, internet and computer and whatever, what not we don't have. So we are all busy with that, and what we lose at this time? We lose to have the time to talk with our dear ones at home. So mostly always occupied with the mobile, internet, whatever, laptop or whatever it is, and we have no time to talk with the people. We are busy alone in our isolation, in our loneliness. We are busy with this machine, and they miss the company of their dear ones. So the dear ones, they miss the company of the people. They have no company of they miss the company of the people. The people don't feel any need to go out as their needs are fulfilled sitting at home. So now the people, there is no need to go out or move out or mingle with the people, because everything is available sitting at home. They can see everything. With the mission, they do all the works, and they are busy with their own self. They are isolated but busy with their own self. There is no need to mingle with the people. That is what the writer is telling through the saying about this through this lesson. Okay. All the progress had effect also. The atmosphere had become too worse to live in. So what happens? The missions came. The atmosphere become too worse to live in. So the people are forced to stay underground, or we can say that they are forced to stay at home. So now that time, the people are forced to stay underground, and people are mostly stay at home. And there are no physical activities. Due to this, people become fat and shapeless. So mission is doing all the work. There is no physical activities for human being. They are depending upon the mission. So they are becoming more fat. There is no job. Then there is no physical exercise. So they became shapeless. And sit all the day long before the device. So so they sit all the day long before the computer or before the internet or whatever it is. So they do the mission, does all the work. So now let us start the story. So when I read the story, you can understand more about what the mission caused. What caused the mission, okay, but how the people are affected by the mission. So let us start reading the chapter. Chapter 6, the mission stops. You can also open page number 82. Imagine, if you can, a small room, hexagonal in shape, like a cell of bee. It is lighted neither by window nor by lamp, yet it is filled with a soft radiance. There is no opening for ventilation, yet the air is fresh. There are no musical instruments, and yet at this moment this room is throbbing with melodious sounds. An armchair is in the center. By its side a reading desk. That is all the furniture. And in the armchair there sits a swaddled lump of flesh, a woman, about 5 feet high, with a face as white as fungus. It is to her that the little room belongs. So we are talking about the woman, a woman about 5 feet high, who is sitting in which room? Hexagonal in shape, like a cell of the bee. If you have seen a cell of a bee, that same guy, the picture also is given here. That kind of hexagonal shape, in a cell like a bee, a woman is sitting in the room. So it is lighted neither by window nor by lamp. There is no light or lamp, but it is filled with radiance. So that room, that cell, which shape it is? Hexagonal shape, and also it is like a cell of a bee. Bee shape, how the bee make the cell, that kind of way it is made. And also no windows, no ventilator, but even it is, that room is filled, the soft radiance is there. Soft radiance means, what's the meaning of radiance? The soft glowing light. So you can see the soft glowing light in that room. There are no opening for ventilation, yet the fresh air is fresh. So there is no opening, no windows or no ventilation, but Yet the fresh air comes in. So it is everything is the work of the machine. Okay, there are no musical instruments, and yet at this moment this room is throbbing with the melodious sound. There is no musical instrument or nobody is singing nothing, but the room is filled with the melodious sound. What is the melodious sound? To beat or sound with a regular rhythm. So some rhythmic that sound is there in the room. So the room is filled with the soft glowing light. Though there is no windows and ventilation, yet the fresh air comes in, and also the throbbing, the melodious sound, the automatically it is fixed. The room is with a melodious sound, and an armchair is in the center. And you can see it in the picture. An armchair is in the center. By its side, reading desk, and also is reading desk. That is all the furniture we can see it in that room. Okay, and armchair there sits a swaddled lumps. That means a title wrapped in a cloth. We can see that the woman is sitting about 5 feet high. His structure. Her structure, that is, the woman is about 5 feet high with a face white as fungus. White as fungus means because of not coming out of the room. Her the face, she is very white. Very fair. She is very fair. She looks very fair, like as white as fungus. It is written here. So you can see the fungus, what color it is. So as white as fungus. She is very fair. And structure also it is, you can see it in the picture here. It is to her the room, little room belongs. So that's the room we are, just the first paragraph talking about the room, how the room is and what all things are there. That the little room is belong to whom? The particular lady, one who is sitting here. She is also as fair as fungus. That means she is very fair. An electric bell rang. So what happened at the right moment? At the right moment, whenever she needs something to talk, something, what the electronic, everything is a machine. It is electronic, and the bell rang, and everything is operated with the machine. Everything. If she wants, nobody is there. She is only isolated from everybody and sitting in that cell-like room, and everything is done by the machine. She has to just switch on. So everything is ready at her hand. The woman touched a switch and the music was silent. So she was listening to the music. We can understand that, no? Every work with the machine, no physical activities for her. So you can imagine how the without the physical activities, how the human beings look. She is not coming, she is not getting the sunlight or mingling with the people. She is sitting alone and isolated and away from the people, and she looks as white as fungus, and also her structure, no, you can see it in the picture here. So the woman was now listening to the music. She was electronic bell when rang. She just switched off the bell rang. The woman touched the switch and the music was silent. I suppose I must see who it is, she thought, and set her chair in motion. The chair, like the music, was worked by a machinery, and it rolled her to the other side of the room where bell still rang importunately. That means persistently. Persistently means continuously. The bell was ringing continuously. So she was not walk in the room. She was sitting in an armchair, and that rolled her. When she just switched on, that automatically rolled her to the other side of the room where the bell was fixed. She rolled and rolled her to the other side of the room, and the bell still continuously rang. Who is it? She called. Her voice was irritable. Irritable means she was getting irritated. Why she was getting irritated? She was annoyed because her activity was disturbed. Her activity, what work she was doing? She was listening to the music. So while she was listening to the music, what happened? The bell rang, and she had to move, sitting on the chair. The chair rolled her to the side of where the switch was. She went and switched on the machine. Okay, and she was little irritated because she was listening to the music and that disturbance was there. Okay, so she knew several thousand people in certain direction. Human communication had advanced enormously. That meaning is here, though she is alone in the room, she is contacted with thousands of people. She has to disconnect the many things. So she was listening right now the music. So when the bell rang, she had to disconnect. That was something disturbing for her. So she is telling, though she was isolated and sitting in the hexagonal shaped cell-like room, she had to contact with so many people. Okay, through the missions, she contact with so many people and so many things also she has to do, though she is alone. But when she listened to the receiver, her white face wrinkled into a smile and she said, but though when she was irritated and disturbed, but when she listened to the voice, the receiver, the voice of the person, she listened to the receiver, her face wrinkled. Her face wrinkled means her face was lightened with joy. Her face was lightened with joy and you could see her face, the smile. And she said, what she said now? Very well, let us talk. I will isolate myself. I will isolate myself. I will isolate myself means I will disconnect myself, because she was listening to the music and talking to some people. So she told that when she heard the sound of the person who wanted to talk to her, she was feeling little happy. And she told that, just a minute, I will isolate, I will disconnect myself from all the other disturbances. I do not expect anything important will happen for the next 5 minutes. So I can always, beforehand she told that I have only 5 minutes to talk to you. Within this 5 minutes, you should talk to me and I will disconnect all the other things, all the other peoples who will be coming on this to talk to me. Okay, for I can give you fully 5 minutes. Kuno is who is that? Then I must deliver my lecture on music during the Australian period. So the Kuno, one name we got first, wasn't it? So the name is that this is the son of this lady. Okay, the lady's name is coming here. We will see who is the lady and what is her name. So the Kuno is that the name of his lady's, her son it is. She touched the isolation knob so that no one else could speak to her. Then she touched the lightning switches and the little room was plunged into darkness. So what she did? She disconnected all the people. So now she could, nobody could contact her. She disconnected. Disconnected means she touched the isolation knob. Isolation means keeping apart from others. Isolation knob. Knob means apart from others. She connected that, disconnected the switch. And she told that I can give you 5 minutes to you, dear son, to talk to me. And then she touched the lightning switches and the little room was plunged into darkness. So the little room was fully covered with darkness. Be quick, she called, her irritation returning. Be quick, Kuno, here I am in the dark wasting my time. So son was taking his own time to talk to the mother, but the mother was little irritated because she was listening to the music. She was very fond of music, I think. So and she was getting irritated to the son. What she told, be quick, be hurry. She called her irritation returning. You think that that be quick, Kuno, here I am in the dark wasting. I am wasting my time. If you want to say something, please start saying fast. Don't waste the time. Who said this? The mother, the particular lady who is sitting in the room, said to the son named Kuno. But it was fully 15 seconds before the round plate that she held in her hands began to glow. A faint blue light shot across it. darkening to purple, and presently she could see the image of her son, who lived on the other side of the earth, and she could see her. So you can see when you look at the picture here, that round thing, like a plate like thing, she is catching. So in that, what came? A glow light came on that, and a faint blue light shot across that, darkening the purple. Presently, she could see on that plate, that thing, round thing, she could see the image. The image means the image of hers, the face of her son she could see. You can see that she is talking to the son in the picture. And who lived in the other side of the earth. They are both are the underground. They both are staying far away. And 2 days to reach the other place. It takes 2 days to reach to the sun. He is also isolated and staying in underground. Okay. So, Kuno, how slow you are? Who asked this? The mother. Kuno, how slow you are, please. And she was irritated by the slow movement of the sun. Normally, children are very slow, no? So, and she was normally irritated by the sun's this slow motion. He smiled gravely. Gravely means seriously. I really believe you enjoy dwelling. Means moving slowly or wasting the time. That is the meaning of that. I have called you before, mother, but you were always busy or isolated. I have something particular to say. So what the son said to the mother? How can they talk to each other? Through the mission. You can see that blue color round plate like something is in her hand. Through that she can talk to the son, and the face comes on that thing. So she talks to the son. So he told that, the son told the mother, I have called you so many times, but whenever I called you, you were always busy or isolated. I have to say something very particular, very special to you today. What is it, dearest boy? Be quick. Why could you not send it by pneumatic post? Sending a message. That means, pneumatic post means, why didn't you send a message to me? Why did you call me? You could have sent a message to me. Okay. Because I prefer saying such a thing I want. Well, I want you to come and see me. So what he told her? I want you to come to my place and see me. The natural desire of the son. The son is telling to the mother. I want to talk to you face to face. I don't want to talk to you through the mission, my mother. I want to talk to you by face to face. Not like this mission and talking to the phone or only the sound way. I want to come and meet you, and I want to come and talk to you face to face. Vasti watched his face in public plate. Vasti. What is the name of the mother? Vasti. Watched his face in blue plate. So he could see his face on the blue plate. Only that much, and can hear the sound also. So what is the name of the mother? Vasti. But I can see you, she exclaimed. What more you want? But I can see you. What more you want? I am seeing you and talking. What else you need? I want to see you, not through the mission, said Kuno. I want to speak to you, not through the wearisome mission. Wearisome mission means causing oneself feel so tired or bored. Wearisome means you can say tired or bored. So I don't want to see you through the mission or talk to you. I want to see you by face to face. If you can come, you please come to my place. That is why he called. Kuno called to Vasti. Oh, hush. Hush means, what is the meaning? You quick, said mother, vaguely shocked. She was so surprised to hear the saying. What was surprised to hear? What the son told her. Okay, she was so surprised to hear from the son. You mustn't say anything about the mission. He told that the mission is say something bad about the mission. Okay, so he doesn't like the mission to talk how the talking. It is a wearisome. He told that it's a boring mission. he told. So the mother was getting little irritated and she was shocked to hear what he said. Why not? One mustn't say, one should not say about the mission like this. You talk as if a god had made the mission. So the son told that, mother, you talk as if a god had made the mission. This way you talk. Cried Kuno. I believe that you pray to it when you are unhappy. When men made it, do not forget that. You don't think that God has made the mission, the men had made the mission. You feel as if you talk like the mission is made by God. No, the men made the mission. Great men, but men. The mission is much, but it is not everything. The mission we have for some use it is, but it is not that everything that you give all importance to the mission. I see something like you in this plate, but I do not see you. I hear something like you through this telephone, but I don't hear you. That is why I want you to come pay me a visit so that we can meet face to face and talk about hopes that are in our mind. So very, very good, the way the son is talking, no? So he told that, dear mother, what he told in the beginning, the mission is not all that is God. God did not make the mission, the man made the mission. And I don't like to talk through the phone or see you like on the plate and I talk to you through this like you in this plate, but I don't see you. I want to see you face to face. I want to come and sit with you and talk to you. So, and he says, that is why I want you to come. Pay me a visit. Please come and visit me. I want your physical presence in front of me. I don't want to talk to you through the machine or through the mobile. Only I can see your face and I can hear your voice, but I don't see your physical presence. I want to see your physical presence in front of me and pay me a visit. Please come and visit me so that we can meet face to face and talk about our dreams, our desire, our hopes, we can plan about our future. So please, mother, you please come and visit me. She replied that she could scarcely spare the time for the visit. So what she replied? She could not come to visit Kuno. Okay, that is one all about today. So I stop here. You can also go through the lesson, find out the word meanings and learn it. And also try to underline the difficult words and find out from the word to know that is already this given here. And write it down all the word meanings in your copy. Thank you students for listening.